Previously on All My Children.
The judge is holding you in civil contempt.
Tell them what you know.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
Haley Vaughn Santos has not offered any information that would aid in the apprehension of the alleged rapist.
And when I realized that I was pregnant, oh, Adrian, you were my blessing.
Wait till you see what I have planned for us.
Oh, you mean our wedding?
I have a feeling you're going to say yes very soon.
Adam's the father of Liza's baby.
Think of the efficiency of a double wedding. Better rates, quantity discounts.
Adam Chandler, as if you need a discount for anything.
Empires have been built on trimming the fat. Do you realize the markup on these things?
I'm so sorry. There are no coupons for wedding gowns.
Forget the wedding, Adam. You should be planning a funeral. Your own. But you know, maybe I'll hold off for a while. Have myself a little fun first.
What?
You are being very good. Giving Mother her dream wedding.
I'd rather plan a wedding for two. Anything you want?
Really?
I can book passage for two in the space shuttle. We can say our vows just as we orbit over Bali.
Oh, whatever happened to conventional weddings on the ground?
What is there about conventional that applies to either one of
I
us?
hate it when you quote me, especially in response to me quoting you.
Yeah, well, you're begging the question.
Is there a question in play here?
Yes. I want us to be married before your child is born. I think your daughter deserves to be born into a world with everything in place. A happy home, two loving parents, no loose ends. I think she deserves that. Don't you? A mommy and a daddy.
So there is a question in play?
Yes. And I'd like an answer. Now. Will you marry?
Liza, you have to get a news crew down to the jail right now. We've been scooped, and by a newspaper.
Wait, excuse me? There's something important going on here. Leave.
Great. And maybe you can give us a fresh angle.
I'm going to give you a fat lip if you don't get out of here.
Now, wait a second. What story? What angle?
You don't know? Your daughter Haley's being held in jail on contempt charges.
Haley is in jail? Somebody sure as hell is going to answer for this. Hayward! Stay the hell out of my way.
Hey, I'm taking lunch orders.
Oh, well, I'll have a lobster salad and a sparkling water with a twist.
Yeah, me too. But today I'm afraid all we've got is split pea soup and a ham salad sandwich.
I'll pass.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Has anyone been by to see me? I mean, did the DA say I couldn't have any visitors? Or...
No, not that I know of.
So my husband hasn't been by?
No, I'm sorry.
Trevor, come on, there's got to be something we can do. She just can't sit in jail. I don't know, a loophole? Okay, look, just keep plugging away, all right? I'll talk to you later. Hey, What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
Skiing, will you teach me, Daddy?
Skiing? Oh, of course I'll teach you, but first you gotta learn the importance of wearing the right size equipment.
But I want to wear Daddy's skis.
What am I gonna wear then? See, you gotta wear the right size skis and skates so you can wear yours and I can wear mine when I teach you how to ski and skate. Deal?
You will? Deal. I love you, Daddy.
Oh, I love you too.
So this is why we haven't heard from Haley yet.
Why the money wasn't there.
She's been locked up this whole time.
Ron, what are we gonna do? We need that money. Without the cash.
Jillian, Haley's in jail. I can't think about the money right now.
Well, you better, because we need that money to escape. No, I'm really sorry that Haley's been arrested, but I'm more worried about getting you out of the country.
Jillian, she wouldn't be arrested if it wasn't for me. Okay, now they're holding her in contempt. And the paper says that they're gonna keep her there until she talks.
They can't keep her there forever.
Knowing how stubborn Haley is, they might. No, we can't let this happen. I'm not gonna stand here and let this happen.
Ryan, what are you gonna do?
If you're on a fishing expedition, you might want to go south. It's a little warmer down there. I'm sure you'll be more productive.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one hanging around a frozen pond.
What are you doing hanging around at all? Why don't you get lost, man? Leave me alone.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? What are you gonna do? Wrestle me to the ground? Tie me to a tree?
God forbid. Is that what it takes to get you to listen?
Go to hell, man. You don't want to do that.
Well, you're right, I don't. The only thing I want is a moment of your time. Now, I may only be your half-brother, but I'm your older half-brother. And if anybody on this planet knows what you're feeling right now, it's probably me. So why don't you just relax and hear me out?
Look, brother, we only came to be by some freak accident of nature, so don't go join the NAACP just yet.
Bravo. Well, that was great. You really got that righteous indignation thing down pat, don't you?
Get the hell out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
We got a lot to say to each other. The world's a crazy place, Adrian. You know it and I know it. Trust me, things happen. It's best you get on with your life.
Why don't you go put that on some t-shirt, Dad? When I'm in Singapore, maybe I'll buy one. But until then, have a nice life. I'm out of here.
Oh! Whoa! Fine, go ahead. Great. If you want, we can do a whole Cain and Abel floor show right here. It's gonna make you feel better, but I don't think it will. One way or the other, I'm going to try to make you understand.
You're not my keeper.
Yeah, well, maybe not, but you're not the only person who woke up swimming in the deep end of the gene pool this morning. And you're certainly not the only person who's ever had his life turned upside down.
Yeah, well, you knew your mother. You knew your parents.
Yeah, I knew my mother. I knew my father, too. A real sweetheart. Let me draw a picture for you. My first memory is watching him throw Opal through a door. It's no joke. You spent one day in that house, you'd understand exactly why she did what she did.
Yo, I understand. It's a little hard to blend in when you got a brown-skinned baby boy in your arms.
Adrian, don't be a fool. You were her child and she loved you. That's why she left you in that cabin, so you'd stand a better chance at life.
Oh, yeah, and she took you so you wouldn't?
No, she took me because she didn't have a choice.
She made her choice, man.
Don't you get it? That's not what happened. You were the lucky one, not me. You got the family, the home. No booze, no violence, no going to bed at night listening to the sound of dear old dad beat the hell out of mama, wondering whether or not if you woke up in the morning it was gonna be your turn. Don't feel sorry for yourself in front of me. You didn't get a raw deal. Only chance of happiness I ever got is when he threw me out of a car in a state park. I got a broken arm in the bargain, but it was worth it because if he hadn't, I probably wouldn't be here right now. And I was his son. His own flesh and blood. What the hell do you think he would have done to you? She saved your life when she left you with Frank. You were lucky from day one.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Mr. Happy Life. Opal is absolved from any and all wrongdoing. Yeah, she saved us both from that idiot she married. She knew her place, she knew mine. So we're all one big happy family now. My place is as far away from Pine Valley as I can get.
You're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You're a hypocrite and you know it. This isn't about your abandonment issues. You can't deal with the fact that your mother is white.
You married a wonderful woman, Frank. No wonder Adrian turned out so good. Raised by two loving, understanding parents. How long you been standing there?
Well, long enough to witness this rather touching reunion between star-crossed lovers. Mr. Dawson, I presume.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Palmer Cortland. Welcome to my home.
Yeah, enjoy saying that while you can.
Oh, not now, Opal. Not in front of our guests.
He's my guest, Palmer.
This is your new husband?
Yeah, not so new and not for much longer. You got no business spying on us, Palmer.
Wrong bloodline, Opal dear. Adrian, your son, is the spy. Excuse the bickering, Mr. Dawson. We're going through a rather difficult divorce.
I hope the news about Adrian didn't precipitate...
Oh, no. Our marriage took a nosedive all by itself. In fact, most of the credit goes to Palmer.
How long have you been in Pine Valley, Mr. Dawson?
Long enough to see my son.
Ah, yes, Adrian. A fine young man. You must be very proud of him. You know, Opal and I have a son, too, you know. Peter. News like this, it can be shocking to children, no matter what age. I hope that your Adrian is able to take this shocking revelation in his stride. I am really quite concerned about Peter's reaction when he learns the truth.
Have you seen this?
Taccoon's wife, Opal Cortland's black love child?
Look, no, don't worry, Opal. We'll find out who's responsible for this trash, and we'll sue their britches
Oh,
off.
I know who's responsible, Frank. You. You did this, didn't you?
Somebody's been busy.
Daddy's teaching me how to ski and skate.
Oh, well, aren't you lucky? You know, Mommy knows how to skate, but she never learned how to ski. Maybe Daddy will teach me, too.
You will?
First things first. Right now, let's go see Peggy. I'm sure she can get you some smaller skis and skates. Okay, come on.
Mateo, there's something I need to talk to you about. I read in the paper this morning that Haley is still refusing to cooperate with the police.
Yeah, we're gonna get that squared away.
Well, for your sake, I hope that you do, because in the meantime, I have no choice, and I hope that you understand that I have to do this.
Understand what?
Well, I think that, Haley should...
Hello, Raquel. I got here as soon as I could. Mr. Santos?
Hello. Hi. What's going on, Raquel? Why is your lawyer here?
Mateo,
Mr. Santos, I left a message for Mr. Dillon regarding the new hearing date we have scheduled.
Hearing about what?
Temporary custody of Max. Mateo, I need to get my son back.
Come on, Ryan, tell me, what are you planning in that head of yours?
I don't have a plan yet. I just know Haley is not going to pay for something that I didn't even do. This makes no sense.
You're right, it makes no sense. It's rotten, but what do we do?
Haley and Mateo do not need this right now, okay? Like this whole thing with Raquel isn't enough, and now Haley's in jail. Because of me, this can't be happening.
We were supposed to be on our way to Budapest by now.
Yeah, but only because Haley was helping us pull it off. Now she's in jail because of it, Jillian. This is bad. This is very bad. There's only one thing left for me to do. I gotta turn myself into the cops.
Ryan, no! No!
Escape to Port Charles. Eve wants Scott, and she wants Kevin. Kevin wants Eve, and he still wants Lucy. Scott wants Lucy. Lucy wants Scott, and she still wants Kevin. A four-sided love affair on Port Charles, your great escape. ABC Daytime.
Rudy, just give me a copy of the paper and send over one reporter to the scene. One body, no camera. You got it? Thanks. Hi.
Is it true?
Apparently. I mean, I don't want a media mob scene making matters worse, so I just sent one guy over.
Well, that's very sensitive of you, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah?
I want to know if it's true that you're remarrying Adam.
Well, I haven't said yes yet, but I think I will.
I see.
No, you don't see. You don't. And you don't understand or anything. I do. That's all that counts. And I love him.
But you don't honestly believe that Adam has changed, do you? You told me that you ended your first marriage with this man because of his lying, his manipulations. Are you seeing him for who he really is?
I don't think he's turned into Gandhi or Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, you got that right.
He has demons. He always will, but I've looked into his soul, and it's complicated, but he means well. I think I understand him now.
You only think you do.
He's trying really hard. He's accepted my mother, who he hated for years. He's personally giving her and Stuart a dream wedding. He's accepted my baby. He wants to raise this child as if it were his own. He loves me. He truly loves me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. But what are you going to do, Liza, if you find out that Adam has done something really monstrous against you or to someone you love?
Well, I always said that the only one who murders my husband is me. I think that still applies.
Good. So after you feel like murdering Adam again, promise that you'll turn to me for comfort afterwards.
I'm very flattered. And I don't think it's a surprise for me to tell you that I enjoy your company, and I like you, and I respect you professionally. But I'm not interested in taking the relationship any further than that.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Liza.
What you got in your hand?
What? This?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's funny that you would ask, because I was just about to mention it.
All right, I've got to get back to court. Thanks for that info you faxed earlier. It was very helpful. Also, I picked up a copy of the bulletin. I'll be in touch with the DA's office regarding Haley's contempt charges. Stay calm. I'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks.
Haley's in jail and you're gonna use it against me, huh?
Joe, I can't let a woman like Haley be responsible for my son.
Well, what do you mean, a woman like Haley?
Well, first I find out that she's an alcoholic.
Recovering.
Then she is plastered all over the newspapers because she is protecting a rapist. Mateo, she would rather sit in jail than tell the police his whereabouts.
Raquel, she's sitting on her principles, okay? She thinks the guy's innocent. And that has no bearing on her ability to take care of Matt.
Oh, no. That is where you are wrong. My son takes priority over principles. My son takes priority over everything. And my husband would too. Look, Mateo, Haley claims to love you, but she is jeopardizing your chance to keep your son. Think about that. Why isn't she willing to sacrifice Ryan Lavery for you?
Stop. Just drop.
Okay, fine. I won't talk about her. But I won't let her raise my son either. Please, understand that I have to do this.
We found him! We found him!
Hey.
Daddy, can we go now?
You know, I've got something really important to take care of. I'm sorry. I'll teach you later, okay? I promise.
Okay.
I always keep my promises.
Dad, it's so good to see you.
All right, now. I'm here.
Thank you for coming.
I could have come sooner, you know, if you'd have called me. Why didn't you call me last night?
No, I didn't think you'd want to help. I didn't think that you would understand.
Of course I'd want to help. I'd do anything for you, you know that.
I guess.
Okay, I assume Trevor's on the case.
Yeah.
I'm going to have my legal team give them whatever legal support they need. But in the meantime, I'm calling in some favors. You'll be out of here by nightfall.
Oh, I'd really appreciate that. See whatever you can do. I need another favor, though.
Anything, sweetheart.
Really? This one's big. This might test your unconditional love.
What do you need? Name it.
I need you to, deliver some money for me.
Ah, to whom?
Ryan and Jillian. I promised them enough money to escape the country. Can you please do that for me?
Right now, you can't do this. You can't just leave like this.
Jillian, I have to. I can't let Haley take the fall for me.
But what about us? What about our future together?
I'm not walking away from you. I wouldn't do that. Not now. It's just...
Just what? Mom, I'm leaving my entire family behind and I don't care. As long as I can be with you, that's all I care about.
This is a no-win. Look, the last thing I want to do is to leave you, okay? But I'd be no good to you if I ran away and left Haley in jail. She's the best friend either one of us has ever had. Okay, and even though we'd be together, it'd be eating us up inside. You understand that?
But her father is Adam Chandler, and she knows a lot of influential people. Her father can get her out.
We don't know that for sure, Jillian.
But we know that if you turn yourself in, they're gonna put you behind bars. We know that. That we know for sure. Ryan, come on, I can't stand to lose you. Not after everything and standing to finally get together with you. Oh, I love you. I love you so. I've never loved anybody so completely. I know I'm being selfish, but that's me. I'm selfish. And I won't. I'm not gonna let you walk out that door. Now, for my sake, and for your sake, and for our sake, come on, don't turn yourself in.
Sweetheart, I love you very much, but I can't give money to an accused rapist
Dad,
to escape trial.
He's innocent.
Well, then he should prove that in court if that's the case. He had no business running, and you have no business aiding and abetting him. You're in enough trouble already, young lady.
Yeah, I should have known you wouldn't be able to help.
Haley, I love you. Without limit. That's one of the reasons I'm not going to let you risk yourself like this. You know how I feel about men who abuse women, and I can't give money to an accused rapist, innocent or guilty. I just have to say no. Please don't hate me.
Oh. Dad, I could never hate you. I love you.
No. I'll have Barry contact your lawyers. You'll be out of here before you know it. Hang on a few more hours, okay?
I will.
Daddy's on the case.
Thanks, Dad. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Jillian. I don't want to leave you, okay? I love to wake up in the middle of the night and to see your beautiful face in the moonlight. I don't even want the covers all to myself anymore. And most of all, I'm gonna miss that light up the sky smile. You understand, my life is worth it because you're in it. Even on the run, I've never felt anything like this before. I love you so much. And I know you believe me.
I do. That's why I can't let you go. That's probably Erica or the realtor.
But what if somebody's coming here and Erica's trying to warn us?
Ryan, wait.
I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hello? Hello? Ryan, is that you?
Haley? Are you still in jail?
Oh no, it's the police. They're coming.
No, tell her I didn't tell the cops anything. Listen to me, I don't have much time. I'm sorry I couldn't get the money to the boathouse.
Please do not apologize. We know what happened. I read the papers. I'm not gonna let you take the fall, Haley. I'm gonna turn myself into the cops.
No! Ryan, you cannot do that. Listen to me, Jackson has the fix-in with the cops. Now, I'm serious. Don't be a fool. Don't turn yourself in. They're talking 25 years to life.
But what about you?
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. My father's gonna help me out. Just hang tough. You and Jillian stick with your original plan to get out of the country.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Don't turn yourself in.
I don't know how to thank you, Haley.
Let me. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's okay. You take care.
Okay, you too.
What's wrong, Adrian? Did I strike a nerve?
Oh, you want to play the race card? How unabashedly liberal of you. Yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me that the woman who raised me, who taught me about myself and about my culture, isn't my real mother. In fact, I find out that my real mother is a white woman who abandoned me for some redneck. Yeah, it bothers me that my parents lied to me about them, about me, about my so-called rich heritage. You're damn right it bothers me.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I was 6 years old. My mother took me to Decatur to introduce me to her people. I find out I got a whole extended family, aunts, uncles, cousins, you name it. They were great, man. I loved them. I still do. But you know what? They're not my family. They're Alice's family.
Adrian, they're still your family.
Right. My family's a father who lied to me my whole life, and a mother I never knew I had. And some little kid that's a half Cortland and a smug know-it-all jerk named Thaddeus Martin. You know, but somehow that doesn't seem to balance out.
Well, you're no bowl of goodies for me either, Adrian. But I'm not gonna stand around and shake my fist in the air blaming Mama for my bad luck. I'm gonna get on with my life. Fact is, she loves you and she's falling apart right now. She's back at the house with your father, worried sick.
What do you mean, back at the house with my dad? My dad is in Pine Valley now?
Opal told him. Look, I'm not saying you don't have the right to be angry. Anything but. All I'm saying is whether you like it or not, they are your parents. Those are the cards you were dealt. Now that you know the truth, maybe you'll realize that they were only doing the best they could at the time. Adrian, Opal's not perfect, but she is your mother. Please, don't make her suffer any more than she already has.
Thanks, Rudy. So, gonna make me guess what's in the file?
What's the matter? You don't like guessing games?
Only if I have the answers. Does it have something to do with me or somebody I know?
Well, it's about a patient of mine. Let's call her Jane Doe. You see, I'm really in a quandary here because I've uncovered something really damaging. And I'm afraid that if I tell her, it might devastate her. I don't think that she could really take it.
Maybe she's stronger than you think?
Oh, she is. But you see, I'm looking at the whole picture, and I'm worried that she doesn't have anyone that she can turn to. No support system that she can lean on. So until she does, I guess I'm just gonna have to hold on to this bad news myself.
So why are you coming to me with this delicate dilemma? Unless this patient wouldn't happen to be Dixie Cooney, would it?
Dixie Cooney? No. No. Dixie doesn't have anything to do with this.
Oh, you sound...
She's not even my patient.
You're so sincere. I almost believe you. But then again, I know you, so I won't.
Liza, you only think you know me. And I would love to give you the opportunity to know me even better. But unfortunately, I can't right now because I'm wanted on set.
Well, you're up to something. That much I do know.
We'll see.
Look, if you've risked my son's life by leaking this story, I'll break you in half.
Don't, Mr. Dawson. He's baiting you. Both of you. He's just trying to provoke you.
I'll to break your neck.
Is that a threat?
Listen, let it go. He's only going to use it against Opal in court.
Yeah, sounded like a threat. Ex-lover threatens tycoon. Well, perhaps I should call the intruder. I'm sure they'd love to do a follow-up.
How about this? TV personality throttles tycoon. It's not an idle threat, Palmer. Don't think I won't do it.
Did you find Adrian?
Yeah. I'm not sure I did much good, but just so the day's not a total waste, I think I'll do something I should have done a long time ago.
You wouldn't dare lay a hand on me.
Oh, it's gonna take a lot more than that for me to throw your gnarly old butt out on the street, PC.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me. Hey,
I don't mean to want to bring down this party, but we're still in the same spot that we were in before Haley called. You know that. We're still stuck in this place with no money.
I know, but at least we're not in prison. And all we have to do is do a little mindstorming. Who is on our side for sure? Dimitri, Erica, Grandmama, and Haley.
And Trevor.
Yeah, but he can't do anything against the law. And Grandmama doesn't have any money, and Haley's in prison. And even if they do release her, she'll be watched.
And Erica's pretty much done all she can, and she made it clear that she doesn't want anything else to do with this. And then Dimitri, I don't know about him. I don't know what he's thinking since those bogus DNA test results came out. I think Edmund may have got to him. It's hopeless.
No, Ryan, don't say that. It's not hopeless as long as we're together. We'll make a plan. I've got it!
I really missed you. I was wondering when I'd see you.
Was that Ryan on the phone?
I swiped it from my dad.
If you know where they are, you gotta tell me.
No, I promise, Mateo, I'm sorry.
Honey, listen to me. You gotta...
No, Mateo, please, please. Honey, please. Please, what are you doing?
Pressing redial. I know this number. Listen, I'll find Ryan myself, okay? Don't worry about it. You kept your end of the deal,
please,
okay?
Please, don't
Honey,
do this.
Don't you get it?
Do this.
I want you home, all right? I want you out of this place.
Well, I want to come home too, Mateo, but I don't want to railroad Ryan in the process. Now, please.
And I'm gonna lose Max as part of the bargain.
How are you gonna lose Max?
Haley,
What are you talking about?
Raquel's lawyer came to Wildwind today, all right? They're gonna use your arrest to prove that he's better off with her than me. And if she gets custody of him, she's gonna leave town. You know
I'm
that.
Sorry,
You see how
but she is just working the situation to her advantage, just like she always does. Now, please, Mateo, open your eyes.
This is not about Raquel.
You're right. No, it's about Ryan going to jail for a crime he didn't commit. Now, please, Mateo, don't do this to me. Please, I have done everything for you, everything. I stood by you when I realized our marriage was invalid, and I accepted Max into our home, and I even accepted Raquel. Now, I have been doing all of the giving here. I haven't asked for anything in return, and now I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please don't turn Ryan in. Please don't do this to me, please.
You won't get away with this. You can't throw me out of my own house.
I just did, Palmer.
Let me in.
It's time to take out the trash anyway.
Well, he ought to thank you. You probably saved him from getting punched. I tell you, I was 1 second away.
Oh, he's not safe just yet.
That didn't take long.
You think he's giving up?
Palmer? Give up? Doesn't know the meaning of the word.
You know, you make a lot of trouble, make a lot of noise for an old guy. But that buck stops now, because you've hurt me and my family for the very last time.
The hospital board fired you and said adios. You got it? I don't think that's quite enough, but if you come here to even the score, well, guess what? We're even. So why don't you just take that as your cue, and why don't you just leave?
I've got you now. You're not man enough to stand up to me or any woman. I took it all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Be thankful. You deserved worse.
You are my wife. Today, tomorrow, for the rest of my life. I know what love is because I know you. I look at the world through experiencing life with you. Whenever I see something beautiful, I think of you. Whenever I have good thoughts, whenever I do something worthwhile, it all happens because of you. I guess you could say you're my inspiration. And that'll never change. So, before God, I once again commit myself to you. I promise to love you without limits and conditions. I promise to understand you, even when you're crazy. I promise to give you forgiveness if you ever should need it. And I promise to try to make you laugh and make you happy. And when you're afraid or sad, come to me. Even if you don't know what to do, you come to me.
I'm going to stand on the street corner and say that the convent's orphanage burned down. And I'm gonna beg alms for the poor orphans. People will empty their wallets. And Ryan, I'm gonna wrap my face and my hands, and then nobody will recognize me. This is perfect.
The Mummy Nun Shakes Down Pine Valley. Sounds like a premise to an old Ed Wood movie or Scooby-Doo. Oh.
Looks like I missed the party. Fill me in. What's so funny?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
You have a visitor.
Mateo? I'm probably the last person you expected.
I'm not here to help you finance your getaway. I'm here to help you turn yourself into the police.
I love you so much. I want to be your wife.